What up, Bettina Gozo here, and welcome to stage 3 in your first strength workout here. We're going to take it down to just body weight, scaling the movements back just a little bit, but really still focusing on our body and our form, and it'll still be as challenging as you make it. So let's go ahead and get started. All you need is your body and a mat if you want one. We're going to bring those knees up to our chest, nice and tall, taking it to some knee hugs. So when we're here, I want you to pretend like someone's pulling you at the top of your head, and getting full extension through the knee, through the hip, and maybe if you feel like it, even going to those toes just a little bit. And really try to focus on keeping those shoulders back and keeping yourself nice and tall here. Good. Let's get a few more here. Really getting in tune with your breath. Big exhales. Last one. Go ahead and one more on this side. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and take it into some half kneeling rock. So if you have that mat, go ahead and take that knee on top of that mat. We're going to go in that half kneeling position, keeping that tailbone tucked and those abs nice and tight. We're going to rock all the way forward and rock back. So we're just going to take it nice and easy. Once again, just focusing on that breath, getting that hip opened up. And you want to really try to focus on keeping that hip squared forward here. And once again, keeping that tailbone tucked the whole time. Try not to let yourself come forward like this. Think nice, tall posture. All right, now gets a little bit more challenging. We're going to go out to the side. We're still going to try to keep that hip forward. But if you're really tight to those hips, totally fine if your hip opens up a little bit. This is why we work on that mobility. So trying to get full range of motion, trying to go all the way to the end, all the way back. Good. So mobility is so important for our body because every single day we move in these same mobility patterns or movement patterns. And when we do these mobility exercises, they help counter those movements and maybe help you move better throughout the day. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take it to the other side. Same thing, half kneeling position, rock it forward and back, still keeping that hip squared forward. Breathe. Good. Whew. Good, so today we'll have a bunch of movements that will be focused on the lower body. We'll have a few that go a little bit through the core and through the upper body as well. All right, last one. All right, now we take it out to the side. Same thing, try to get that full range if you can. A lot of us are really tight through here. I know I'm really tight through my hips here. After this, we'll take it to a standing position. Open up those hamstrings a little bit. And a little more through those hips. Good. Last few. Breathe. Last one. All right. Let's go ahead and take it to a standing position. Just take your feet about hip width, maybe a little wider if you feel like that allows a little more space for you. You're going to hinge, touch your toes, bend your knees, maybe hang out there for a second, and then stand back up. All right. So go ahead and hinge, bend those knees. Hang out there for a second, then stand up. We'll do a few like this, and then we're going to kind of reverse it and do the same exact thing. Good. Stand up. One more just like that. Good. And now we're going to stand up, and this time I want you to take it to the squat, touch your toes, now straighten your legs, and then hinge back up. So let's squat, touch those toes, hinge, bring it up. Good. Make sure you're focusing on your breath. Whew. Good, and you can go at your own pace if you're feeling like you want to hang out there for a second. That's totally fine. We're just getting ourselves more in tune with our body here. All right, so this next one, we're going to step it to the side, and then we're going to sink it to the hip, and then we're going to lunge and twist in that direction. All right, we're just going to stay on the same side. All right, you ready? Come join me. Here we go. Step it out to the side, sink in, give me that nice twist, and then drive through that heel, bring it together. Breathe. There we go. Step to the side. Good. Twist. Bring it back. Beautiful. Sink in. Try to drive that knee out a little more. You'll get a stretch through those adductors. Get that twist. Bring it back. Get a few more. Sink. Rotate. Bring it back. Last two. Sink in. Twist. Good. Last one. Try to really focus on twisting through that upper part of your back here, getting a rotation through that T-spine. All right, same thing, other side. Step it out to the side. Twist. Oh, a little more tight on that side. Whew. Step it out. Rotate. Good. So I love these movements that really focus on one side because it helps you become more in tune with your body. You know, I said this side is a little tighter for me, so then I know to maybe work a little bit more flexibility on this side and maybe take a little bit more time to open it up. These mobility movements are really good for awareness for our body. Good, let's get a few more. Last two. Oh, last one, here we go. Good. All right, so now we're gonna go into a hinged position and we're gonna go into a W, a T, and a Y with our thumbs up. All right, so you're gonna take your feet underneath your hips, hinge, core is nice and tight. We're going W, T, and Y. You ready? All right, here we go. Up, T, and the Y. Perfect. So when you're here, try to keep the head down, chin tucked, but not too tucked. But you also don't want to look up. You want to keep the spine nice and neutral. So when you're here, trying to focus on keeping the shoulders long down your back, not letting your shoulders come up by your ears. I want you to focus on the lower part of your traps. Good. Big exhales every time. Looking great. Try to keep the core nice and tight. You should feel a little bit through those hamstrings since you're in that hinge position. That's totally fine. Good. Last rep here. Boom. Nice. Relax. All right, so you're ready for your first circuit. First one is going to be a prisoner squat. So we're going to take the arms lightly behind our heads. I don't want you to grip on your head. I want the elbows nice and wide. Feet just about hip width. We're going to drive the knees out and we're going to sit back into a squat. So this first round, just stay at your own pace, nice and easy. And then if you feel like you want to speed it up a little bit, we'll only be working for 30 seconds. You can speed it up. But we have 2 more rounds after this, so you could really kick it up after that if you want. All right, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Sit back, drive it up. Sit back, drive it up. Good, elbows are out nice and wide. Sitting back into those hips. Big exhales on the way up, making sure you're really squeezing through your glutes. Whew. Excellent. There it is. So while you're here, think about driving the knees out. Think about getting that external rotation through those legs. Big exhales, chest is up nice and tall. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so now we're going into a body weight split squat. So we're gonna go right leg forward, and we're gonna hold it into a Y here with our arms. So very similar to what we were in our hinge position, but this time we're up here, like YMCA. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the knee down and drive it up. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're on for 30 seconds. Down and up. Just nice and easy at your own pace. Just worry about the movement. Ask yourself where you should be feeling this. So shoulders are down your back, long down your back. Keep them away from your ears. Quads should be on fire. You're going to drive through the front heel so that right leg is forward. You're driving through that heel the whole time. We have less than 10 seconds. Good. Give me 5. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Whew. Okay. Other side, same exact thing. Bring that left leg forward. Both arms up. Nice and strong. Square those hips forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Down and drive. Excellent. So in that Y hold, remember, shoulders are long down your back. Building endurance to those arms. Whew, there it is. Excellent. So remember, this first round is just about letting our body figure out the movement. Then we can start to kick it up on the next one if you want to go a little bit faster. So right now is about tuning in, breathing, getting your body used to the movement. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and last one. Good job. All right, so now this one, we're going to be on our bellies, okay? So very similar to that Y, that W and the T and the Y, except this time we're just going to do a T on our belly. So what I want you to focus on is squeezing your booty, tailbone tucked, abs tight. So right now, you may be looking up at me like this. I don't want you like that the whole time, okay? So after I say it's time, you're gonna keep your chin tucked, and then you're gonna be here, and you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades back. All right, we have 30 seconds. You ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Squeeze. Good, so once again, shoulders are long down your back. Try to keep your booty squeezed the whole time. Remember, don't look up. You should feel this in the lower part of your trap. So right between those shoulder blades, big exhales every time you squeeze. Good. You're looking really great. Keep that chin tucked. Try not to look up. Keep that neck nice and long. Excellent. Last 5. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, now we're gonna do something very similar. We're gonna do it in a Y now. So just a little bit more through the delt this time. Still be feeling it in that lower part of your trap, but a little more through those shoulders. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Up and squeeze. Excellent. Good, make sure you're giving me that big exhale every time you bring it up. Good. Nice, you should feel a little more of a burn through those shoulders. There it is, good. So when you're here, I want you to focus on that core. Really keep that tailbone tucked, booty squeezed. There it is, 5 seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so that was round 1. We're gonna go back to the top, same exact thing. So how does your body feel? Feeling good? So this is really a great workout to figure out where you are in your space and in your body. So let's go back to number 2. Same thing, prisoner squat. In 3, 2, 1, we're on. Sit back, drive it up. Woo! There it is. Good, keep those elbows nice and wide. Maybe you pick up the pace a little bit, but remember, we're always focusing on our form on this one. Moving our body in space, controlling it, not rushing it, but still challenging ourselves in every way we can. 10 seconds. Good, breathe. Last 5, come on. 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right, time for that split squat. Let's go with that right leg forward first. So once again, getting that Y, shoulders back. Here we go, you ready? 3, 2, 1, we're on. Drop it down, bring it up. So when we're here, try to keep those hips squared forward. We're dropping the knee as far as you can with the range of motion that you feel comfortable with. But if you can get it all the way to the ground, go for it. But that front knee, try not to let it go too far past your toe. I want you to just really keep that weight into your heel the whole time and driving up every time. Excellent. Give me 5 more seconds. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Recover. Shake it out. All right, other side, same exact thing. All right, one leg forward, one leg back. Let's square those hips forward, arms up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down. Drive through the heel. Good. So ask yourself, where are you feeling this? How's my body feeling? Am I feeling it through that quad, that leg that's back? Is my glute firing up when I'm driving through the heel every time? Good. Are my arms getting a little tired? Good. That's what we want. 10 more seconds. We're challenging ourselves so we can make that change happen. Let's go. 5 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right, now back on our bellies, going back to that T. So once again, I want you to focus on that core. This is an easy movement to just kind of move through the motions, but I really want you to concentrate and feel that burn and squeeze through the shoulder blades. This is a great movement to do, especially when you're about to do an upper body workout. Really great activation through here. All right, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's squeeze. There we go. Nice. Remember, try to keep that neck nice and long. Good. Tailbone is tucked, booty is squeezed, chin is tucked. Good. So it's not just about the upper body on this. We're really thinking about keeping that core and those glutes activated too. So we're not just working the upper body. You're doing great. We have 5 more seconds. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right. Now we're going to take it to those Ys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Same thing. A little more burn through the delts. Good, but still focusing on that form, booty squeeze. What I don't want to see is you're arching through your lower back. You want to think about keeping that tailbone tucked and that core engaged the whole time. You're doing great. Halfway, 15. Good. Up and squeeze. Excellent. Good. 5 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right. So it's time for our third round. And you know it, last round, best round. So we're going into that prisoner squat coming up. This time, I'm gonna give you a few challenges. When I say hold, you're gonna hold it low, all right? So you can just go at your pace, but then you're gonna hold when I say. All right, you ready? Here we go. Arms back, elbows out. 3, 2, 1. All right, go at a good moderate pace. Drive those knees out. All right, hold. Hold it there. Breathe. Let it burn. Good, we're going back up. Nice, easy pace. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up. All right, nice, easy pace. Come on. Big squeeze. Good, good. Hold. Beauty. You got it. Stay low. Keep those elbows wide. Let it burn. Let's go. Come on, back in it. Back in it. Move, move. All right, we're holding in 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Excellent. Stay with me. Let it burn. Sink a little lower. Last 3, 2, 1. Recover. Beauty. All right, you don't have to do that again. We're going back into that split squat. So let's bring that right leg forward, left leg back. Square them hips forward. Bring those arms up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's drop those knees down. Drop it down and up. Good. Down and up. Perfect. Good. So this time, I'm going to challenge you to hold it low for the last 10 seconds. All right, we've got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to hold it nice and low. Beauty. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Let it burn. I want you to reach with your fingertips as high as you can, but still keeping those shoulders down. Come on. Keep those hips forward. Let it burn. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. Other side. Here we go. One leg forward. One leg back. Ooh, I felt that one. Let's get those arms up. 3, 2, 1. Take it down and up. Good. Really reach long through those fingertips. Shoulders long down your back. Try not to let that knee track past that toe. Breathe. 10 more seconds till that hold. Doing great. Looking good. Give me 5. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Reach with those fingertips. High as you can, low as you can with those knees. I'm shaking. We got 5 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, we're going back to those T's on that belly. So same thing. I'm going to have you hold it up nice and high for the last 10 seconds. Sound good? All right, no surprises. That's it. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We're on. Big squeeze. Good. So keep those shoulders long down your back. Booty squeezed. Excellent. Big exhale every time you squeeze. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds, then that hold. It's going to burn. Good. Last 3, 2. Hold it there. 10 seconds. Keep that core tight. Breathe. Big exhales. Good. Last 3, 2, 1, and recover. That was fun. Let's go to the Y's. Same exact thing. 10-second hold at the end. Then we're going to change it up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Squeeze. There we go. Same thing. Keep that neck nice and long. Booty squeeze. Core tight. So you're still working your core, even though you're not crunching. How about that? 5 more seconds. Good. 3, 2. Let's hold it up. Squeeze. Breathe. Happy thoughts. Try not to arch your back. Use your booty to help you activate here and protect that back. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Recover. Should feel that one a little to those triceps. All right. So now we're going to go into an alternating forward lunge. Okay. So what we're going to do, you have an option here. If you want to put your hands at your side, or you could bring your arms behind your head just like we did for the prisoner squats for an extra little challenge. But For a first round, I'll start with my hands on my hips. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna step out, drive through the heel, and bring it back. So we're being a little more dynamic, adding some movement from that first move that we did with that split squat. So now we're actually stepping, same thing, you wanna drop the knee to the ground, and then driving through the heel, bringing it back, not letting that knee go past the toe. So you ready? We've got 1 minute of work, alternating. In 3, 2, 1, we're on. Step it out, drive it back. Good. So you could use the first 30 seconds to really feel the movement. Maybe you're like, oh, I want to try the extra challenge. Put your hands behind your head. Go for it. There it is. So once again, try to drop that back knee to the ground. Drive through that heel, bring it back. But if your range of motion just allows you to right here, that's totally fine. I want you to challenge yourself at your level, but don't take it easy just because you can. I want you to push yourself the best you can while moving well. There we go. Halfway. Excellent. Big exhales. And then let's talk about your posture. Try not to let your shoulders come forward as you're going in that stepping. Try to keep that chest nice and tall, nice and parallel to your shin. You don't have to be so rigid and back, but I still want that core to be nice and tight and those shoulders back. You got it. Give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, now we're gonna go into a body weight plank row. And you're gonna have a 2-second hold at each one. So you're gonna go on my count, all right? So we've been going at your own pace, but this one, you're sticking with me. We're gonna take those hands right underneath those shoulders. Chest up nice and tall, shoulders back, tailbone tucked. We're gonna hold for 1, 2, and then we'll switch. 1, 2. So if you feel like it's a little much to be on the toes today, you can drop to your knees. But the wider your feet are, the more stability you'll have. All right, we have this for 1 minute, so pace yourself. You ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, up in that plank. Here we go, right arm first. Up, hold. 1, 2, beauty. Switch, 1, 2, good. Switch, 1, 2, excellent. Other arms, 1, 2, good. Up, 1, 2, beauty. So when you're here, up, 1, 2. Think about driving the elbow back towards the hip. Squeeze it back. Beautiful. Nice, easy pace. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Good. We're halfway. Stay with me. 1, 2. Good. Nice, easy pace. 1, 2. Try to keep those hips nice and level. Good. Beautiful. 1, 2. 15 seconds left. Keep that neck nice and long. Good. Few more. 1, 2. All right, 1 more each side. 1, 2. Last one. Up. 1, 2. And recover. Beautiful. You really feel your core fire up on that one, yeah? All right, so now we're back to the top, back to those lunges, but we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna go into an iso squat hold. So very similar to what we did the very first round where I tricked you for 10 seconds of the hold, but this time we're holding it for 30 seconds the whole time. All right, so you can go arms back, your arms here, or maybe if you wanna get fancy like the first round and bring the arms up, you go for it. But we're here for 30 seconds. Right leg first, you ready? 3, 2, 1, we're on. Drop the knee down, hold it there. 30-second hold. Keep the hips squared forward. Don't let that knee rest on the ground. Hover it just like a few inches, maybe even just an inch off the ground. There it is. Shaking's good. Stay with me. Drive energy through the heel. Keep that posture tall. Good. Drive energy through both heels. Come on. Let's go. Breathe. 5 seconds left. There it is. We're going to switch quickly in 3, 2, other side, right into it. Yep. Not even letting you shake it out. Just right into it. We're holding here for 30 seconds. Come on. Shoulders back. Chest is tall. Happy thoughts. Stay with me. There it is. Good. Keep those hips level. Push that energy through the ground. Keep that posture tall. If you need to, close your eyes. Stay with it. You're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Oh yeah, legs are burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you see me shaking on that one? That was fun. All right, we're going back into the body weight plank row. So same thing. We're gonna go with those 2-second holds. Nice, easy pace. Nice, easy tempo. Remember, the wider your feet are, the more stability you'll have. I want you to really feel those shoulder blades squeeze back, just like when we've been doing all these T's and the Y's. All right? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're in that plank. Now hold it there. Good, nice and tall in that plank. All right, you ready to row? Pull. 1, 2. Good. Up. 1, 2. Now give me that nice easy pace. Hold. 1, 2. Now keep it going. 1, 2. So when you're here, drive energy through your heels. Keep that tailbone tucked. Excellent. Pretend like you're balancing something on your hips. Don't let your hips waver around. Good. Keep it going. 1, 2. Excellent. Come on. Up. 1, 2. Whoo. Let's go. More than halfway. 20 seconds left. Breathe. Up. Good. Up. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. You got it. 10 seconds left. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. Almost there. Last one on this side. 1, 2. And recover. All right. Last round, best round. And we're just going back to the regular old alternating forward lunges. But now that those legs are nice and strong, maybe we could kick up the pace a little bit. You're not going with me, so go at the pace that you feel comfortable but feels challenging for you. And once again, if you want to bring those arms behind your head, hands at your side, you go for it. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. Drive to the heel, bring it back. Drive to the heel, bring it back. Remember, go at your pace that feels challenging for you. Don't lose your posture. Yes, this is a leg-focused movement, but the core should still be strong. The back should still be strong. The shoulders are engaged to keep that posture nice and high. Yes, there it is. Good. 20 more seconds. Good. You're almost there. Make sure you're not banging the knee on the ground. You're just giving a light little tap and then bringing it back. Halfway. Good. Heart rate should be up. Adding that movement. Good. 20 seconds. Excellent. When you're at the top, keep that posture still nice and tall. It's all about keeping that core tight. That's why we do pulling movements. That's really good for your shoulders, especially when we live in a day and age where we're always typing on our phones and our computers. We've got 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right, done with that. Now we're going back to our body weight plank row. And so we've got this for 1 minute. And then for the last 5 seconds on each one, we'll hold, okay? I won't be too mean. 5 seconds on each one. All right. So we're going to start with the 2-second holds first. Then I'll tell you when it's time for the 5-second holds. All right, you ready? Bring those feet out. 3, 2, 1. We're in our plank. Up, hold. 1, 2. Yes. Up. 1, 2. Good. Up. 1, 2. Good. Really try to focus driving the heels out so the legs are straight and the hips are straight. Good. Are you keeping with my pace? There it is. Good. Drive the elbows back. Squeeze. Good. 1, 2. Good. Maybe get a little rotation through that upper part of your body. Get those obliques to fire up. Maybe get a slight rotation. Obliques firing up. There it is. Big exhale. Good. Try not to let those shoulders creep up by those ears. You want to think nice long neck. Good. 5 seconds till that 5-second hold on one side. All right, you ready? It's like a one-arm plank. Here we go. Pull it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, other side. Here we go. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And recover. All right. Well, you're done with that. Done with the circuit. But guess what? We got a core finisher for you. We're going to be working through some core exercises. First one is going to be a hollow hold. So this is a movement that's pretty challenging. So I'm going to give you a few different options on this. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. And when you're on your back, you're going to start with your legs up. Then you're going to lower your legs to the lowest point. You can keep your core engaged. You're going to bring your arms to your side, or maybe even bring the arms up. But guess what? That's really challenging. So if both of those don't feel very comfortable for you, you can bring your legs up a little bit more with the arms at your side. Maybe you can even take your legs bent in this position. And you can even give your arms a little more stability or your abs a little more stability with the arms here. As long as you're feeling that crunch through that lower part of your back or your abs, that's what I want. And the lower part of your back should stay. It's not a V-sit hold. I want you to really feel that tension through your core, but I want you to stay breathing the whole time. This isn't going to be an easy circuit. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold, breathe. Big exhales. Happy thoughts. So once again, you could bring the legs up higher to make it a little bit easier. You could bend the legs, maybe use your arms for a little more stability, but just breathe. 15, halfway. Good. 10 seconds here. Good. Breathe. Last 5. Maybe curl your shoulders up a little higher. 4, 3, 2, and recover. It's fun. So next up, we've got a side plank hold. We're going to go elbows underneath the shoulders. A few different options. You can go on your knees. You can go staggered. You can go stacked. I can give you some more options, but right here, I'm just going to start you off in a stagger, and you can adjust from there. You ready? 3, 2, 1, we're on. So make sure that shoulder is stacked over the elbow. Your hips are stacked. Try not to let yourself rotate. You should really feel those obliques firing up. There it is. Don't let those hips sag. Keep them up. Maybe stack the feet if you're feeling good. Maybe drop it down. But I should feel those obliques firing up here. Breathe. 10 seconds. Happy thoughts. There it is. Good. Last 5. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, relax. All right. Well, you know we got to do the other side. Here we go. Set yourself up. Try to do it the same thing that you did on the other. So I did staggered to start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're on. So keep it strong. Don't let those hips sag. Maybe bring that arm up. Try to keep that booty squeezed. Core is engaged the whole time. I know it's all about those obliques, but squeeze your abs, squeeze your booty. Build tension through your body. We have 15 seconds. There it is. Come on. Happy thoughts. Breathe. Last 5. Keep those hips up. 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right. Round 2. Hollow hold. I know, my abs are feeling crampy already. So focus on your breath. We're back up. 3, 2, 1. We're on. 30 seconds. Good. Get those shoulders off the ground, but keep that small of your back on the ground. No cheating. Don't bring it up. Try the best you can. If you need to, give yourself a little stability through those arms. You can bring the legs up, bend them, but just don't come out of it, okay? You got to stay with me. 10 seconds. Good. Almost. Give me 5, 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right. Time for that side plank. So tune in with yourself. How'd you feel the first side plank? If you were scaling it back a little bit, if it felt like a 5 out of 10, let's kick it up. All right. Maybe stack those legs this time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're on. Good. Keep it strong. Booty squeezed. Remember, this is all about challenging yourself and tuning in with your body and asking yourself how you can give yourself a little bit more. You don't just want to take it easy. You want to challenge yourself. That's what's going to make you better, and that's what's going to make you stronger. So keep it there. Give yourself a little bit more. It's what you deserve. We have 5 more seconds. Come on. Keep those hips up. 3, 2, 1. All right. Other side. Same thing. Woo. Elbows underneath the shoulder. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's bring those hips up. So stay in tune here. Close your eyes if you need to. Don't add any movement. Just hold. Stack those hips. Feel the burn. There it is. Big inhales. Slow exhale. Good. Try not to let those hips sink lower. Get uncomfortable here. There it is. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, team. One more. One more. Last round, best round. Here we go. Going into our hollow hold. You know what to expect. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're on. Squeeze. Breathe. Good. I know it's challenging, but I need you to stay with me. We're almost done. This is the last one we have to do. Big inhale. Slow exhale. 15 seconds. Maybe bring those arms overhead. Whatever you want to do to challenge yourself for a little more, but do not drop early. I'm watching you. Let's go. 5 seconds. Come on, I'm right here with you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Let's go to that side plank. I'm going to start on the left side on this one. Okay, you ready? Let's bring ourselves up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Stack, hold, happy thoughts. Bring those arms up if you want. Maybe even bring that leg up. Whatever you want. Just give it for yourself right now. Come on. Halfway, 15. What do you got? 10 more seconds. Maybe bring that leg up for the last 8. Come on. There you are. Let's go. 5. Good. Shake it out. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Shaking it out. I love it. Okay. This is the last little bit. 30 seconds on this side, and then we'll stretch. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on. Elbows underneath the shoulder. Bring the arms up. Make sure you're not letting that hip turn out. Keep it stacked. Still focusing on our form. Good. 20 seconds. Breathe. Almost there. Do not come out of it. More than halfway right now. Okay. Let's bring that leg up if you can. There it is. Good. Give me 5. Almost. 4, 3, 2, 1. And recover. Nice job. All right. So while you're on the ground, let's bring it right to your belly. Go ahead and bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Pull yourself on up. Try to bring those shoulders long down your back. Maybe twist it to one side. Twist it to the other. You really feel those obliques tomorrow. Good. Excellent. So take some time to breathe into this. Go ahead and push some pressure into your hands. Curl your toes under. You could press it back into a down dog. And then I just want you to go right into pedaling the feet out. Good. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. You can bend your knees. We're going to go into a little 90-90 stretch. So you're going to sit just like you're chilling out like this. But bring your hands behind you. And you're just going to drop the knees side to side. So if you're like, I can't do this, try to get your feet wide. That'll allow a lot more space through your hips to let you get into that 90-90. There we go. Good. Breathe. Make sure you're not tensing up through these stretches. So now I just want you to land on one side, pick yourself up, and just let yourself fold over those hips. You should feel a nice stretch the outside of your hips here. Breathe. Good. Give me one more big inhale. One more big exhale. All right, we're going to add a little bit more movement again. Side to side. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So just give me 2 more. Good. And then land to the other side. Square yourself to that shin. Bring yourself up and over. Big inhale. Big exhale. Beauty. Excellent job today. Was not an easy one. You know, you can really push yourself in some body weight movements. And some of the smaller movements like the prone tees, those are really challenging, especially for me. You know, I don't really do a lot of that unless I force myself to. And when I do, it really can get challenging. And then I always feel like I perform better when I'm doing my strength movements later. All right, so now we're going to go back into that down dog. So go ahead and swing your feet around. Go ahead and place your hands on the ground. Curl your toes under. Push yourself back into that down dog and just pedal your feet out. Maybe readjust your feet, whatever feels comfortable for you. Excellent. Go ahead and walk your hands all the way back to your feet, keeping your legs as straight as you can. Hang out there for a second. Maybe shift to your toes, shift to your heels, using your hands for balance if you can. Roll yourself up nice and slow. And give yourself a nice round of applause. Nice job. Thank you so much for taking the time for yourself and your body today and joining me in this workout. I'm Bettina Gozo. I will see you at the next one.